In today's episode, we're not talking about surface level motivation. We're going straight into something that's deeply human. Dear friends, today we're talking about the subconscious armor that many of us are wearing every single day. You might not see this armor, but you can definitely feel its weight. It was formed over time, usually without you realizing it. And it didn't happen at once. It was formed layer by layer as a response to rejection, loss, trauma, criticism, or in moments when you felt unseen or unsafe in your own skin. Maybe for you it started in childhood, or right after a breakup, a failure, or a betrayal. Dear friends, for some of you, this subconscious armor might look like perfectionism, constantly pushing yourself to your limits and never allowing a crack to show. Or it may also come as people-pleasing, always putting other people's needs first and compromising yours in hopes of being accepted, liked, or even loved. It may also come as hiding behind jokes, achievements, or even isolation. It may also be numbing, escaping into distractions so that you don't have to face yourself. It may also happen through falling into addictive behaviors. Just like it was for me when I fell into gaming addiction in high school, and that really affected my social life as a teenager. Dear friends, at first this armor was necessary. It was your way of surviving and keeping control when life felt chaotic, of making sure that you wouldn't be hurt again. And you did as best as you could to wear your armor like a true hero. I want you to honor that. I want you to honor that part of you that created that armor, but not with shame, but with acceptance, love, and compassion. That armor helped you cope with life and keep you safe through struggle, isolation, and lowering your self-value simply because you didn't yet have better tools to do it. But here's the truth. What once protected you may now have started limiting you. If you keep carrying that armor, over time it turns into a burden. It blocks your creativity, restricts connection, it stifles intimacy. You may feel tired for no clear reason. You may feel constantly on the edge, emotionally flat or numb. You may notice a tightness in your chest or a sense that you're going through life but not truly living it. That was exactly how I felt when I tried to force love into a relationship. I was constantly trying to prove that I am worth to be in the relationship, but I wasn't. I was just trying to compensate through control, through excessive dominance, through forcing love instead of letting it develop naturally. And of course, in the end, I was rejected, but went through enormous emotional breakdown. But that breakdown became the turning point to a massive breakthrough, because that pain and isolation I had gone through helped me to look within and find the armor I had built around my own heart. I realized that I didn't feel safe in my masculinity and in showing vulnerability. But through deep work of journaling, self-reflection, and meditation, and by improving my health and lifestyle, I started to reclaim myself. Just like when I overcame my fear of deep water and now can swim for 2 kilometers without flinching, this deep inner work is all about building emotional strength. And it's achieved not by pushing, but by softening and growing from within. This process isn't about tearing off the armor. It's about accepting what limits you with humility, gently, patiently, through self-awareness, and through making small daily steps towards the best version of yourself. That's how I transformed from a distracted, overstimulated, unfocused young man into someone who jumps rope consistently for over 7 years now, dances Bulgarian folklore dances 4 to 5 times weekly, swims 3 times a week, and helps people from around the world realign with their true essence. Now, to start becoming aware of your emotional armor, take some time to reflect on the following questions. First, what does your emotional armor truly look like? And how has it helped you survive up until now? Is it perfectionism, control, numbness, people-pleasing, anger, or isolation? Take some time to honor that. But be honest, is it really still protecting you? Or is it quietly holding you back from achieving your true potential? Second, what deeper emotional lesson is this armor here to teach you if you allowed yourself to soften it instead of fighting it? What would happen if you gave yourself permission to feel the original pain underneath and meet it with compassion instead of resistance? And third, if just one part of the armor dissolves today, what part of your real you would arise? What would you say or do differently? How would you show up and behave in front of your family, friends, and colleagues? And how would the people around you respond to the real you? Just take some time and breathe into this for a moment. You don't need to fix it all at once. This isn't about proving anything to anyone. It's about creating space for the real you to arise. Because the real risk is not about being judged or rejected. The real risk is living a life where you never get to be fully you. There is a part of you beneath that armor that is bold, unique, and powerful. It doesn't need to force or prove to anyone to be worthy. It simply is. That's the version of you I want you to return to. That's the one who your loved ones, your clients, your community are waiting for. And most importantly, that's the one who your soul on a deeper level wants you to align yourself with. Your emotional armor has helped you survive up until now. But the time has come to let go of that weight and start thriving from within. Maybe this video came to you just at the right time to remind you that you're not broken. You're just armored with emotional weight which no longer serves you. And it's now safe to start loosening the layers of the armor one by one. Slowly, steadily, with humility and gratitude to the lessons your fears and limitations came to teach you. Just allow yourself to accept and let go. And you'll notice that with every small daily choice you make, you begin to relieve, to soften the grip of that armor, and to reclaim your power over your life experiences and the emotions behind them. Because they no longer define or control your destiny. You're the one who pulls the strings, who takes the lead of your life and lives it fully beyond all limits. Let's do this together. Write me down in the comments what insights you gained about your emotional armor after watching this video, and let's make a discussion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Limitless Minds Academy.